I'm 34 years old now. You don't have time. At least not in the way you think you do. I wasted most of my 20s believing I could always start sometime later, that somehow things would just magically work out. But the truth is, years slip by faster than you can imagine, and those dreams you said you would chase one day, they don't chase you back. I want to share something I came across recently in a book called Inner Excellence by Jim Murphy. Now, I'm not here to promote it, I don't know the author and I'm not affiliated with this project in any way. But what struck me were the lessons about self-mastery and how the biggest obstacles we all face every single day are not external, they're all internal. One of the key ideas is that almost all of us live with some kind of invisible walls in our minds. Fear, doubt, comfort, comparison. These things quietly dictate all of our choices. And if we don't notice them, we wake up years later realizing we've been living someone else's life, not our own. The book makes a simple but powerful point. Self-mastery is not about controlling everything around you. It's about learning how to control your response to everything. Once you stop letting fear and excuses write your script, you create space to live the life you imagined. And here's the part that hit me personally very hard. When you remove those mental blocks, you realize you've had what you needed all along: time, talent, potential. But if you wait until you're ready or until life feels perfect, you will lose your chance, because life doesn't wait. And trust me, this is coming from someone that didn't launch at this point in life. I wasted most of my 20s. But now in my 30s, I finally see dreams coming true that I could have reached over a decade ago if I would only have had the mindset that I have today. Being sober, working relentlessly, truly believing that it's all possible. Talking about one of those big dreams, I'm about to take you with me to see it unfold. We will travel from LA to Germany together to the Guitar Summit convention, where I'm unveiling my first ever signature guitar with Ibanez live on stage. Something that I've always wanted since I was 13 years old. But before we go there, I want you to think about this. What dream are you putting off because you think you have time? The best time to start was yesterday. But the second best time is right now, after finishing this video, of course. So let's go, my friends, we have a flight to catch. So first we have to fly from Los Angeles to Frankfurt, Germany, and we're gonna check out something pretty incredible that I always wanted to show you. I got picked up at the airport, and the first destination, the amazing Meinl headquarters. And walking into the reception area, I could already spot a very nice little surprise. As you can see on the screen right here, it's the promotional video for my signature guitar. Daniel of Ibanez Germany was so kind to show me the showroom, which is a big highlight. You can find all the Thomann, Ibanez, Meinl, etc. products in here. It was pretty cool to see things like a double neck ukulele. I think I need one of those. And I had to ring the world's biggest gong. The guitar area already looks really cool. Those are some nice signature guitar models, and I can't believe that I'm about to be an Ibanez signature guitar artist. And here it is, the second prototype of my signature guitar, the BER10. It's also pretty surreal to see my face on all the Ibanez promotional material with some awesome guitar players like Paul Gilbert on there. But we have to move on. I got a really nice spec sheet of my new signature guitar. As you can see, top secret, strictly confidential. We are visiting the Thomann headquarters to shoot some promotional videos. I always wanted to go there because they literally built a city and the size of it all is insane. The video studio alone feels more like a TV studio. They're editing their videos in real time, switching between cameras in the editing bay, and they have multiple sets for shooting guitar content, drum content, and much, much more. And of course, a professional mixing and mastering studio as well. We actually put a lot of thought into this. I already saw you play around a little bit with the voice switch as well. So that's also exciting for me to get kind of a single coil character out of some of the voicings where I would have traditionally used a guitar with single coils. Yeah. And it's cool to finally have all of that coming together. After shooting 3 videos, we went to the Thomann restaurant because of course they have their own restaurant for the thousands and thousands of employees. As you would expect, the entrance looks really cool with some rare guitars. So this really feels like being in Music City or Guitar City even. Walking back, we could see tons of trucks fulfilling orders, offices, so many people working there. And fun fact, their video studio is actually called Hollywood, like Thomann and Hollywood. Pretty funny. But we have to keep going. The next destination is the Guitar Summit convention, where I can finally unveil my signature guitar. Arriving there, I can already see it hanging in the middle, so it's really on display. Once again, pretty surreal to see the BER10 finally realized after 2 years of work. The convention starts tomorrow, so the Ibanez Germany team is still setting up the booth. It will not be that relaxed in the upcoming days. I can't wait to see people actually trying my signature guitar. As you can see, they have some amps set up right here. So the release day is finally here. One of my favorite things is that the hotel directly connects to the convention center, so we don't have to walk through the rain. And the first mission of the day is finding the big room where my public workshop will be held. As you can see, I'm having trouble finding it because this convention is absolutely huge. It gets bigger and bigger every single year. So at this point, I'm completely lost and I'm wondering if I can make it on time. I had to ask for help. Someone was kind enough to point us in the right direction.
Start to look at like where all my thirds, right? So like 1, 3. The ambiguous third is really important to me.
The reason why I'm here today is because of this. And I'm super excited because you're the first awesome people to ever see this in real life. We just went live around 3 hours ago. This is my brand new Ibanez signature guitar. Tapping harmonics is something I really like to do. Where you tap the note an octave higher, basically right on the string, on the fret. Like this. And I found myself just constantly switching guitars whenever I recorded a song that required shredding section, a metal guitar riff, a math rock kind of section. So I always had like this one guitar that had active pickups in there where I was like, that's a great metal guitar. Then I had a guitar with single coils that was kind of cool for that more spanky kind of sound that you might need for maybe funk. So it was just rotating through guitars, and as soon as I went on tour and I could only play one guitar, I was kind of unhappy because I couldn't get all the sounds that I wanted out of an instrument. After the workshop, I still have a lot of appointments for today. I have to do some interviews with Guitar World Magazine and other YouTube channels. And I also have a 2.5-hour signing session. It was really, really cool to meet so many people and to finally present the BER10 to the world, of course.
I could convince them to move the knobs further back. When I follow the strings, keeping my palm on the bridge like this, I don't bump into the knobs anymore. So that's a pretty big game changer for me. Small detail for some people. For me, it's a life-changing thing. Those are Fishman custom pickups. They made them just for this instrument. What's cool for me to see, that makes me very, very happy to see people trying this guitar non-stop. Yesterday as well, definitely worth the wait when it comes to this instrument. The post announcing my new signature guitar already reached 2 million people at this point, which is absolutely insane. And it looks like it's also going viral on YouTube. Just 2 days later, I heard that the first batch of pre-orders on Sweetwater is already sold out, which absolutely blows my mind. I did not expect that. Thank you all so much for supporting this project. I really hope that everyone who wants one of these actually gets one of them. And to end a very, very long day, I'm hosting an intimate workshop. Only around 30 slots were available, so this one sold out immediately. I'm excited to talk about technique for 2 hours and then I will finally go to bed.
My friends, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being part of this journey. You can now pre-order my first signature guitar with Ibanez, the BER10, everywhere. I can't wait to see what you will accomplish with it. Until then, see you in the next video, my friend.